thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for your personal reading requests. It's something I enjoy very much. Love it. So, if you are interested in a personal reading, I do them over Zoom, 1-to-1. If you're shy and you don't want your camera up, that's fine. I won't have mine up either. But yeah, they've been a lot of fun. I really enjoy connecting with people in this way. Healing people. So the contact for that is on the contact on my profile on YouTube. It's an email address. It's tarotmethis888@gmail.com. I can't think why I haven't actually said that before. Strange. Okay, let's go for another round robin. Remember that tarot is timeless. Tarot is non-gendered. At any point in time that you click on this reading might mean that there's something in this for you. And just because it's for next week, just because it's for the week that's starting on the 7th of February, doesn't mean that the meanings or something, or what comes up, is referencing that week. Could be, but not necessarily. You could click on the reading in a year from now and it could resonate. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? So without further ado, I'm going to start with Leo. Just because. Okay, so... Okay, Leo. Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Independence, not loneliness. The ability to stand on your own too. Not needing financial help from anyone else. Excitement. I'm getting excitement from that. Excited for a new beginning. And another standing in your power. Well, actually not like the 9 of Pentacles, different sort of standing. That's no need for anyone else, but you do. I'm getting the feeling that you do like others around you. You like to work in a team. You like community. Standing with your own fire. So that's 2 9s already. You might want to look up the meaning of the master number, 99. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Cups. So a beginning. So when you stand in your own power of independence, it's going to bring in the beginning that you are going to love. And you can get away from the things that you don't like. And it's going to happen at pace. Yes, that is the getting away from things that you don't like energy. Being able to deal with people who maybe have been a part of your life already to date, but you don't vibe with those people anymore. That's what I'm getting on that. Yes, and this sort of abundance, this sort of relaxation, a calmness, and a relaxation, relaxing into your power. Which is something new. So it's like a new job, a new career, a new sort of franchise. I'm getting the word franchise. I'm actually getting the words global franchise. But a new thing in that way. That means that you've stepped away from... I'm seeing quite a few other people, quite a sort of organised career, let's say. And I can see you stepping away from, quite a few kind of people. Not that you necessarily dislike all these people, some you do. But But it's just, you are, okay, getting the word sick and tired. You are sick and tired of that. Yes. 5 of Cups. Sick and tired of that. Now, you're going to need strength on this, with this newness. Obviously, standing on your own too is going to require strength and courage, which you have. I mean, that is you showing up in the reading, Leo. Obviously. Rawr. And remember, the strength card carries the infinity symbol, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Wow, the world. So this is something quite big. The world, also, you also show up on the world in one of the corners. This is something, the world, like the magician, is a manifestation card. So this is something that you're manifesting on a worldly level, in a worldly way. Global knowledge is the word that's coming through. That's interesting. Wow. Global resurrection are the words that are coming through. That's interesting. I see you receiving awards, like in years from now. Like, say, in 10 years from now. You will have an award shelf that you can be proud of. Not just frivolous, trivial things that have been arranged to be given to you, but actual things that you've actually won because of your ideas that have come from your soul and you have manifested into being. I think that was quite an important message for you, Leo. Yes. So yes to what I just said. Ace of Swords. And see, she's manifesting things into being. Thoughts become things. Obviously, there's a reason why that card makes me think of that. Thoughts become things. Because there's a projection coming from her. And I love the way the Fibonacci sequence is also in there. And it's actually a staircase winding round and round. Up and up. Stairway to Heaven. That song title did just pop into my head. Okay. Because something is dead, done, and over with. Okay, so you know, right at the beginning, nearer the beginning, I said about walking away from people. I'm getting that this is one particular person. This 10 of Swords energy. Something is dead, done, and over with. Okay? Okay. Okay, Leo, so let's just have a quick rundown. 9 of Pentacles above. Page of Wands below. 9 of Wands above. Ace of Cups below. Knight of Swords above. 7 of Swords below. Queen of Pentacles above. 5 of Cups below. Strength above. The World below. Ace of Swords above. 10 of Swords below. Thanks for being here, Leo. Take care. God bless. May peace be your journey. Okay, Virgo. How you doing? Let's go. Just going to give him a quick shuffle. And let's see what's coming up for you, Virgo. Well, that card wants to come out, and that one. And as you can see, this one wants to come out. Ooh, so that's interesting. The Tower and the Hermit in a row. That's pretty powerful. Wow, they came out together as well. 5 of Wands, Hanged Man. Whoops. Wow, quite a few cards there. The Lovers was the only card that landed up right there. It's interesting. That's you, isn't it? No, that's Gemini. Sorry. But Virgo, you are the love sign. Well, all signs are love signs, aren't they? All signs can give love, share love, have love, reciprocate love. Okay, Virgo. So there's some good things here, and there's some not so good things here. Okay, so you start off with the Tower and the Hermit. So something that isn't working in your life, possibly a relationship. You know this. This is why the Hermit's here. Because inside, I get the feeling you've known this for a while. Okay, it's coming in, so I'm saying it. I'm not stopping myself from saying things anymore. You maybe knew this from the very beginning, that it wasn't going to work out. But you did it anyway, because we do this. You have to try something to see if it does work. Relationship I'm talking about. But it's definitely coming to me from the reading that you knew from the beginning that in the end, it wasn't going to work. 5 of Wands. Arguments. Hanged Man. And I feel like these arguments and this relationship has blocked you from 10 of Pentacles is next. Now, you might be someone who's watching this and you're thinking, wow, I mean, I've got bank. I don't need. But it doesn't necessarily represent money. It represents everything you've ever wanted in your life. So there's something that you might still not yet know about yourself to do with something quite magical. Even though you maybe understand that practice. Something to do with that you still don't understand about yourself. Something yet to learn. Quite a lot yet to learn, I'm getting. 10 of Pentacles next. And this situation, now I totally never advise people. Advising people to leave relationships is a tough thing to do. So obviously if you're watching this and you're like, oh, well, that can't be me. I'm in a great relationship. Then obviously it's not you. So don't be leaving. But if you are watching this and you are thinking, that's me, he's talking about me, then give it some real deep consideration, the Hermit. So under the 10 of Pentacles here, 9 of Wands, standing in your power. But that is, on the Rider-Waite deck, that is Wounded Warrior energy, but it is sort of contemplation. But I very much get on the Light Seers Tarot here, that is a standing in your power energy. Page of Cups next. So an offer coming in, not necessarily an offer, but a younger person coming into your life. A younger person than this person, than the person that I was talking about at the beginning. Whoever that might mean to you, however that resonates. Page of Cups above the Four of Cups. So this person is going to come along with an offer that is actually an offer from the universe. Something you've been manifesting. Something you've been working on. Sorry. Pointing. No, but you. King of Cups. King of Love. And when you meet this person, you're going to know straight away. You're going to click with them on a subliminal level. And you're going to definitely have your back to the past and be looking to the future. And then that is when this abundance will begin. Not necessarily money. Could be. But what I'm getting for you, Virgo, in this particular reading is this everything you ever wanted energy. The secrets to life that you don't yet know are going to overflow within you when you meet this person. And as tarot is potential energies, and what's good about tarot readings is we know what not to avoid, what to avoid, and what not to avoid. Because your final card is this Wounded Warrior energy stuck outside in the cold. So I am here to tell you that you need this Tower moment that was shown right at the very beginning. It's very important because you don't want to be stuck in this energy. Okay? You don't want to be stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy. This Wounded Warrior left outside in the cold. Yeah, okay. I just got it from Spirit, so I'm saying it. I think you've been in a situation that has worked, but it's a false love situation, and you know it is. That message is probably only for literally 1 or 2 people watching. Okay, Virgo? Okay. So this is what's great. You want to avoid this. So take the leap of faith into something new. Don't get trapped. Don't get blocked. Hanging around. Because you won't have any soul progression. Okay, Virgo? Lots of love. Peace be the journey. Take care. Right. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm writing. I'm just writing things down. Okay, Libra. Let's go. Well, I'm getting warm. Oh, sorry, Virgo, I forgot to give you a final rundown. It obviously didn't need it. Otherwise, I would have remembered. Remember. Okay, Libra. Let's see what you got. Ooh. The Hermit and the Ace of Swords. Interesting. I mean, so Virgo had the Hermit in the first row, but in the bottom section. Bottom. You got the High Priestess next. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Okay, that one somersaulted. 4 of Wands. High Priestess, 4 of Wands. Interesting. Wow, and you, Libra, showing up in your reading. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Wow, 2 aces. Knight of Swords. 7 of Cups. And just 2 more cards. 6 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. 3 aces. If you haven't yet seen my 4 Queens reading, check that out. I just got the urge to tell you, Libra. Okay, so you've done some inner work. You've definitely done some inner work. You have, and on a certain stage of this inner work, you have reached the top of a mountain, the Hermit. You have reached a moment of conclusion, but always with spiritual work, just as you sort of scale one wall and get over it, you can almost see the other one coming in the distance. Just about. Maybe not quite, but it's like that. That is what it is. It is what it is. And it's fun. It's never dull, it's never boring. There's always something to be working on. So I'm getting the message to tell you to just don't forget to take a break. Just, have a snooze. You'll be fine. High Priestess, and you have the Ace of Swords below that. So, empowerment. High Priestess, she sees all, she knows all. So it's interesting to get that after the Ace of Swords. 4 of Wands, the energy of marriage. Not necessarily the marriage of 2 people actually getting married, but the energy of marriage. I mean, if I'm just reading this like clean, basic, that says that you're marrying a Pisces. But that isn't what I'm getting. But just so anyone who's never seen a tarot reading before, that is what the basic meaning there would be. Justice, you, above Knight of Wands, building something. So this sort of inner marriage, the uniting of your yin and your yang, the uniting of your positive and negative, your dark and your light, becoming holy, someone who has reconciled their opposites. And I'm not talking about going to church or being religious, but someone who has reconciled their opposites, someone who hasn't been afraid to hug the beast inside. We all have a beast inside. We all have demons. And it's most important, I mean, if you spend your time trying to shun those demons, as many people do when they're trying to deal with an addiction they might have, and they think, right, if I just get rid of that demon, I can deal with that addiction. Well, what you need to actually do is bring that demon closer to you. Show it some love, because it's often been left outside in the cold. You can't cut it off. It's a part of you. It's a part of who you are. And every single human has it. Them. Every single person. So don't think that you're worse because you have demons. Everybody does. Everyone has a dark side. So embrace and build, as this reading is showing me that you have, which is leading to a connection. Okay? A connection. A TP. Possibly in your mind, because we do have the Ace of Wands here. So a beginning in something involved with you bringing these two halves together to make a whole. It's only by really hugging our demons, showing them love, that we can then control them. Because that is what we are meant to do. We are meant to be in control of them, so they don't run loose. Okay? But we do this by bringing them in. Okay, Libra? And then choices, and I am getting abundance on that Seven of Pentacles, not overwhelm. And then choices are going to come in quickly. It was actually this one on top of this one. Choices are going to come in quickly. And success is going to come from that. 3 aces in this reading. I mean, that is literally saying success. Inner work is never easy. But you definitely can feel fulfilled with each stage that you, with each river you cross. It gets better. It does. Because you have the experience from all the other rivers. But a spiritual journey, it can be the crossings of many rivers. Many rivers to cross in a spiritual journey. Okay? Okay, Libra. That's your message. I've got a good feeling about that. Even that, so, don't take anything bad if you're feeling wrong, bad. Don't. I'm feeling good about that. I mean, you're showing up right in the middle of your reading, so that's great. Ooh. Sorry. Take care, Libra. Peace be. Scorpio, you're next. And you are 2810. Okay, so I've got my normal 12 and this extra. So, Scorpio, maybe there's something to do with the Leo mixed in amongst, for some of you watching. Maybe there's something to do with Leo mixed in amongst this message. But let's find out. Let's delve deeper. Okay, Scorpio, so you in some ways have been fighting quite a hard road. Fighting quite a tough fight. I'm getting that message. Fighting quite a tough fight. Not physical. And when you bring balance to yourself, you will be at peace with the past. Oh, that can be such a relief. What a relieving feeling that can be. It's an interesting one, because the message I'm getting is something I've experienced. Forgive yourself for the way you felt about the past. You are always where you are meant to be. At every single moment in time, you are where you are meant to be. The universe doesn't make mistakes like that. Just like there is no such thing as a coincidence. The universe doesn't make mistakes like that. Okay? So forgive yourself for any decisions that you have made in the past that make you feel unhappy. And this will bring balance. Okay, Scorpio. Now, if you seek further enlightenment, or maybe just enlightenment, if you seek enlightenment, then great joy is going to be within reach. A great stability, great love, beginnings in love, stability, I'm getting that word, and the ability to travel higher. I'm getting astral planing. I'm getting a lot of energy here of your very final row. King of Wands, the Chariot. So when you nurture this gift that you have, things will move quickly. Really quite quickly. And strength is required. Okay, Scorpio. I can definitely see an inner struggle has been going on. Or possibly an outer struggle as well. Struggling with work, possibly. But once you get that extra information, that extra knowledge, that extra illumination, you will find yourself rooted in something that has always been in your DNA. Okay? Okay, Scorpio, pace. And that's at the beginning, so you start with pace, you end with pace. That's interesting. That is interesting. Wow. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Six running numbers. Oh, we got 2 as well. Sorry, so that's 7. So things are lining up. You are either getting your ducks in a row, you've gotten your ducks in a row, you're wanting to get your ducks in a row. Things are lining up. The stars are aligning for you, Scorpio. Thanks for being here. Peace be the journey of life. Take care. Okay, Sag, 36. Wow, that popped out straight away. Okay, Sag. Okay, first 2 cards out. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So 4 of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, 3 of Swords. So stop worrying. Everything's going to work out fine. Everything is going to work out fine. Okay, so what interesting... I've still got a lot more cards to pull. But this energy needs dealing with straight away because it's, one of those energies. What I'm getting on this is that you're worrying about future heartbreak. Will you ever love again? Is the message I'm getting of these 2 energies. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes. You will be loved in a way that you didn't even realize that you could be loved. That's what I'm here to tell you. Ten of Pentacles. You will be loved in a way that you didn't even realize you could be. To the highest high. Oh my God. To the highest high, the Lovers. I mean, the way this reading is shaping up, that's exactly where you want to see the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, right at the beginning in the past area. I get the feeling you know about this highest high thing. You're going to make a logical decision about this. I get the feeling that you don't need to tell me that you've been heartbroken. That sounds like such a stupid thing to say. as those words came out of my mouth, I was like, wow, that sounds really stupid. But I am. So. To the highest high. Belief, luck. Believe in your luck. There is a saying that I love, though, and I don't think this is actually applying to you, because I already get the feeling that you work very hard. But the harder we work, the luckier we get. And that's not necessarily the harder we work as in getting up at 4:30, gnawing your face off in the gym, and even though sometimes I do, occasionally, not every day, because that's for psychos. Yeah, it's like the harder we work in a smarter way. Okay? Yeah. I do sometimes get up at 4:30 and go to the gym. I do sometimes get up at 4:30 and go for a walk in the forest. I mean, I'm really, really lucky. I'm surrounded by amazing walks, amazing forests. There's way more than one. There's loads. Yes, and joy will be yours. So don't forget that. Just sometimes, just get up, go for a walk, really early in the morning. Especially as the sun is coming up. That can be really, really freeing. And also, I don't mind sharing with you, I do talk to the trees. As long as no one's around. Not in front of people. Well, not yet, anyway. No, but I do. I do talk to the trees. And the birds. And any other animals, cows. I live in an area where, literally, less than 15 metres away, I can see 10 sheep just over there. They're right there. And I talk to them. Of course I talk to them. Okay. So after that turbulent start. So something... okay, this is going to sound bad. Well, no, actually it's not. It's not, Sag, because I think you can understand what I'm saying. The universe somehow wanted you to deal with a heavy heartbreak to prepare you for what's coming. Because it's given you a foundation, it's given you an experience in something. Even if it's as simple as, right, I'm definitely crossing that type of thing off the list for future. Even if it's as simple as, wow, I'm really going to trust my instinct on the next person. Even if it's just as simple as that. Because a foundation, 4 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Pentacles. A foundation in everything you've ever wanted. Ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness. Okay? That, if it's not already over, that pain, that suffering will be over. Especially when you get this connection going on. When your head and your heart become one. You'll be feeling in a way that you maybe never even thought that you could feel. Logical decisions. Don't fight the mind. Don't deny the mind. Because intuitions are going to come into your mind through meditation. And luck is on your side for this beginning. This joyful beginning. And training in the dojo is going to be part of that beginning. Maybe just training in the gym, because I was mentioning the gym earlier, wasn't I? For some reason. So it might be something like that. Maybe you already do. But so something, because I was one of those kids. I went to the gym when I was like 16. For about 3 years. Got really busy. I've had about 6 phases of going to the gym in my life. So you could say I'm experienced at it. And I've definitely learned this. Like, wow, you can spend 2 hours and kind of not really get much done. You can. Or you can do 40 minutes and get more done than you could in 2 hours. It's a lot to do with your focus. Where your mind is actually at when you're in there. Now, I'm literally going to copy something that's from the Arnie book. A lot of people do, it's amazing how the things that Arnie has said about what to do in the gym are still being done today. And it's like from the 1970s. But it just goes to show the impact. The impact of the man. So, put your mind in the muscle you are working. Put your mind in it. Think it. Think it bigger if you want it bigger. Think it ripped if you want it ripped. But put your mind in that place, in that position. By the way, I'm not tensing there. It's, but do that. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I don't know why I'm telling you that. No, I do know why I'm telling you that. It's because this is something you need to know. I have witnessed people who go a lot during the week, and they'll do 20 minutes on the treadmill, maybe 20 minutes on a cross trainer, which is a good sort of breakdown. There are so many different things to do. There are so many different setups that you can do. And what I suggest, variation is the key. And also doing something you enjoy. Don't spend hours on a piece of equipment that you don't like. Because that will grind it out of you. But yeah, it's a good way to start. A quick 20 minutes on a cross trainer or on a running machine. Great. But, bear in mind that, if you're a brisk walk is pretty much the same as running. Not exactly. But then if you're training to be ripped, you want to do those interval sprints. You want to sprint for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds. Sprint for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds. When I was in the Air Cadets, that's what we used to do. When we used to go out, it was no jogging. It was sprinting for 200 yards, then walking for 200 yards, then sprinting for 200 yards, then walking for 200 yards. And after about an hour and a half of that, then it's vomiting for 200 yards. And then collapsing for 200 yards. It's all part of it. I've never actually thrown up from training, even though I've trained really hard at some points. But yeah, never actually. I got really close once. Really, really close. I could tell I didn't have a mirror, but I could tell, oh my God, I'm going green. I know I'm going green. And it was actually because I was dehydrated. It was to do with the fact that I was just busting something until I nearly fainted. But that's another thing to watch out for. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to lift too heavy to get the same thing. Same results. I mean, if you want to be absolutely stacked and hench, then yeah, go for your maxes. But it's not for me. It's never been about lifting your absolute maximum. It's actually doing good set. I don't do 6 rep sets, 8 rep sets, maybe occasionally. But 15 is my sort of go-to number. Maybe even 20, 25. Even 30, even 35. With really good form and sometimes a really low weight. And I don't give a who is watching and thinking. I don't care. I don't care if there's big beefy guys looking at me going, wow, he's lifting less than I just saw. No, I don't care. So I've really gone into one there, Sag. Really gone into one. Interesting. I was just going with the flow. Woo way. Lots of love, Sag. Take care. Peace be with Jenny. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what's coming for you. I'm sorry for that. Hey, do you know what? After the way I've seen people train in the gym, I can see why I went into that gym and I'm not going to call it a rant because it wasn't. It wasn't. It's absolutely abundantly full of positivity. But I can see that people do need, you know, I mean, I haven't gone my whole life for any, you know, it's like I haven't gone for 10 years non-stop. No. But I have gone for blocks of like 2 or 3 years at a time, at least 6 times and more. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot in the gym. I've seen the thoughts. You should come in more often. I've never seen you here before. I love them. They're all fantastic. Do you mind if I step in for a quick set? It's like, yeah, sure. On the lap pull down. It's always on the lap pull down. Yeah, sure, go for it. No worries. We can share. Awesome. I was going to say something. That might have been quite bad, so I didn't say it. It was just going to be something, you know, something rude. It won't have the impact now. I know some of you are saying, I can hear you saying, no, say it. Say it. We want to know what it is. It's like, it won't. I've killed the moment. I've killed it. It was going to be something about fluid. Okay. I hope you bought your towel. That's what I was going to say. I hope you bought your towel because I ain't sitting on your sweat patch. It wasn't going to be that. Shit. I am digging, aren't I? I am digging for gold. Okay, Capricorn. I think it is you. Yes, it still is you. Wow, like 3 minutes in. Whoopsie, sorry. Wow. Chariot first up. Interesting. But all these cards want to come out. 3 queens in a row. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. So Capricorn, if you haven't seen my 4 Queens reading, you should watch that. Clearly. Otherwise these cards wouldn't be coming up. So I'm going to say it because it's coming. Stepping into your royal power. Like universal royalty. True divinity. Yes. Because I get the feeling that you have imposter syndrome about this. You think, no, it can't be. I'm not a queen. And you are. Capricorn. I'm here to tell you that you are. I mean, it's coming up. Spirit is telling me to say it, so I'm saying. Wow, Ace of Wands. Yes. Spirit is telling me to say, so I'm saying yes, I'm saying. Wow, and then the Ace of Cups. Wow, and something just went clonk in the wind outside. So that's a yes. So Chariot, 3 queens, 2 aces. The other signs are going to start getting jealous if they see this, so we'll just try and play it down. Okay. And then the Empress. And then came the Empress. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever had such a wowie. Knight of Wands, the builder. You're going to be building something together. Right, I really want to know what that one singular one is that's landed upside down. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The rebirth card. I don't think of all the... I haven't had this out of this deck in ages. It's a fantastic death card, isn't it? Look at that for rebirth. So you are collectively birthing something new. Okay? This is definitely... Capricorn, I want you to listen to me carefully. This is definitely a reading that is involving multiple people. Choices from this rebirth. That's coming in quickly. Oh, why did I put that back? That's interesting. No, I'm going to go with what I naturally did without even thinking. You're kidding. Okay, the High Priestess. I thought it was another Four Queens reading. But that kind of is, in a way. I mean, you would say, like, the High Priestess. I mean, she outranks... She doesn't outrank the Emperors, but she outranks all the Queens. If we're talking technical tarot. But this isn't a technical tarot reading. This is a psychic predictive reading. Okay, so something to bear in mind there in the future. Oh, no. This is good. You will be able to defend yourself without even lifting a finger. People will defend you. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to pull... I've done 12, but I'm going to pull some more cards. Okay, that card wants to come out. And that card... Wow, and 2 9s for you. Wow, Leo got 2 9s right at the beginning of the reading. And these 2 9s as well. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. So maybe you want to have a look at that reading. And the Emperor just came out middle of the deck. So that's interesting. Okay, so quickly, the Chariot. Divinely guided towards royal divinity. So no imposter syndrome. Because I think one of you... I know, I can feel it, I can tell that more than just Capricorn people are watching this right now. So, just hang tight. At least one of you in this gang has got imposter syndrome. Maybe 2 of you. Now, don't have this because this is what you are. This is who you are. 2 aces next. Ace of Wands above, Ace of Cups below. So believe in yourself. I'm getting that on that. Believe in yourself, very much so. Believe that you are coming together in a union to... And I am getting a lot of feminine energy. Not necessarily women, but that is the vibe I'm getting. The Empress, birthing something new. A new world, just like is shown on this beautiful Empress card. This union is going to birth this new world. And it's going to be something truly to build upon for the collective. For the old world, as we can see, is literally collapsing before our very eyes. Actually, we are witnessing the collapse of the old way of doing things. Which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, how could you not? You know, I sit back in awe at the meticulousness of which it's almost like a structure. You could say a house of cards that's collapsing, but I see it as like a Meccano set. with lots of pins and rivets in certain joints, and just the way that the right one, ping, is being pulled out, ting, ting, at the right time to make the whole thing go, because a house built on shifting sands cannot stand. And the house that we've been living in for about 2,000 years, maybe 12,000 years, depending on what you believe, but that it was never intended to last. It was never built to stand. It was built to catch the bad guys. That's what it was for, and it has served its purpose. Okay. Because if you want choice, if you want freedom, if you want true freedom, you need choice. And with choice comes positive and negative. So the bad things have to exist as well as the good things. And it's up to you to choose. And then you are free. So the grand creator of everything, he could have made it. He could have made it so there was no bad. But then you wouldn't be free. Deep, but true. So think on that. So it's going to lead to a rebirth. This rebirthing, is going to lead to you really, really connecting with the higher realms in a big, big way. And not just as one. I'm not getting singular. I'm getting a group of people. And you maybe want to check out the Leo reading, because we've got these 2 9s. I get the feeling that one of you Leos is watching this, because maybe you've got Capricorn as a rising, something like that, or as a moon, something like that. Good. And ending off with the Emperor. Casual, relaxed control, but not control. Not like, go here, do this, do it. No. Freedom control. Wow, and the wind just whipped around the house when I said that. Freedom control. Controlling the freedom. Do you see what I'm saying? Making sure there is freedom. Key thing. Making sure people really do have choice. Okay? And if people want to choose bad, then they can choose bad. Well, Capricorn, that was absolutely an amazing reading. It's sort of like it's so great to see that things are coming true for you. Because you've known this for quite some time, quite a few years. And I think you have been thinking, when is this coming? When is this coming? When is this coming? And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Beautiful. So not only have you got 3 queens, but you've got the High Priestess there, 2 aces, the Empress and the Emperor. The top divine counterparts of the entire tarot showing up. Okay. So worth taking a note there. A note or 2. Okay, Capricorn. Absolutely fantastic. God bless you. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming up for you, Aquarius. Now, if you did just catch that Capricorn reading, Aquarius, that's going to be a hard reading to top. Not the way, necessarily the way I was reading it, although that was good. But the cards that came out, the energy. Wow, But you have got the 10 Pentacles on the split, and it's not upside down. So pick up a penguin. Pay no attention. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Four of Wands. So you're about the third sign to have the Four of Wands within the first two rows. Four of Wands comes out almost a lot in my readings. And what I love about this Four of Wands card is that, so it's known as the card of marriage, 1111, and you can see there is 1111 symbolised on this card by the teepee tent, but it's got that sort of festival, yay, thing about it. We're at a music festival, yay, I've got my tambourine, yay. It's got that vibe, celebration. Now you have got the Five of Pentacles underneath that, so I want to tell you, don't miss out on this celebration. Don't be left out in the cold. Okay? Wow, the Empress again. Three of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. The Star. Hasn't shown up for anyone today yet. Page of Swords, I think has once. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Interesting. Ah, so you got the King and Queen of Swords showing up here, which can be a bit. I mean, you know, King and Queen of Swords. They've got swords. So what are they going to do? They might fight. Not saying they will. Just saying they might. Okay, that's interesting. And right at the end, what flopped out all on its own? Age of Cups. So this is interesting, Aquarius. I'm actually not getting that walking away from things that no longer serve you thing. I'm getting the walking into the sunshine. There's a sunrise here. There's a sunrise right here in the background. I'm walking into that. Walking into that energy. So, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. By cutting out stuff from the past, you're going to have a new beginning, probably in money, probably in a job. Something to celebrate. Now, don't be left outside. This is the beneath energy to the Four of Wands. Don't be left out in the cold on that celebration. Don't, if there's an opportunity to go and socialise, say yes, go. Even if you think you're not going to enjoy it, say yes, because you just never know. I never forget, I mean, it's happened to me more than once where I've not wanted to go out. And I've gone out to meet some friends. And then I just randomly get talking to a random person at the bar. And it's led to something, you know, quite good. I say quite good. That's a bit of an underestimation. But it's led to things. Empress and Three of Wands, standing in your power. Wheel of Fortune, the Star. Fame, fortune. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. So I'm getting the energy, and this is the message I'm getting. See, the Queen of Swords has her back to the King of Swords, who's right over here. He's over here, and she's over there. Now, because it's reversed on the camera, this is the way I'm looking at it. Okay? So she has her back reversed to him. Now, even though they are divine counterparts, I mean, they're going to fight, aren't they? They've both got swords. And she's looking at this energy of humility, centering your power, centering yourself, and growth, harvest. So you are going to grow in this way. Okay? You're going to grow. That's the message I'm getting for you. And remember, you've got fame and fortune right in the middle of this reading. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star, with the Empress to the left and the Three of Wands to the right. So walk into the sun. Okay? Okay, Aquarius? Walk into the sun. I've got the urge to just pull a card from the deck for you. 8 of Wands, quickly. And Judgment. So the universe is helping you with this. This journey. This walking into the sun. Sorry, I didn't really. Oh no, I used to be able to do that quite well. Obviously I can't anymore. It's a skill that has left me. Now, why can't I do that as well as I... Ah, yes. Hands stiff. Stiff hands from guitar playing. Yeah, that's what's happened. Yeah, I don't have the flexibility in my hands that I used to have. Take care, Aquarius. Lots of love. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what's occurring for you. At 1:12:09. Starting to get dark outside. I'm just checking to see if there isn't any on the floor that... No, there are. Okay, Pisces. Let's go. Wow, they literally are. Phew, phew. Okay, so I think it was a Capricorn reading. Could have been the Sag reading. But someone, like a few places back, got 3 queens in their reading. And this is the queen that they didn't get. So this might put a piece in that jigsaw puzzle of that reading. Wow, okay, so Page of Swords, the Emperor. Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You always seem to get a lot of pages, Pisces. Ten of Cups, 5 of Cups. Yes, don't be worrying about those spilt cups. Don't be worrying about past stuff. The past is the past. It's only there for experience. And the Lovers as your final card. Okay, I'm gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna pull another one out of the thing. Oh. Okay, so because you've got in touch with your inner child, this new beginning, this rebirth is happening for you. This rebirth inside. Sorry, let's just maybe even just a little bit further. This rebirth inside yourself is happening for you. Now I'm getting it, so I'm saying it. I was just debating whether to say, with a certain amount of manifestation and magic, tricks, not cheap tricks, but real personal power, you're going to have a foundation and very now slow, maybe, but sure, like a continual growth in money. It's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Maybe a slow start. I think that's what that's referring to. But it's going to be like a snowball. Now, King of Wands and King of Pentacles. Wow, I'm getting a great thing off that energy. Wow, what did I just say? Manifestation and money. Wow. And that's what I was saying. Those two cards in that position really represent that. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. So also to do with this inner child energy is linked to all of your happiness, all of your potential abundance, all of your love is linked that way. Bear in mind that the Lovers here is coming up right alongside the Ten of Cups. They're touching. So there is happiness in love. Now the only real sort of negative energy here is this Five of Cups. But I think it's here just showing up here in this reading. What I'm getting from Spirit is to say that it's showing up just to remind you of how far you've come. Come a long way. And don't be ashamed or afraid to just every once in a while take a break and enjoy how far you've come. Okay? Part of life is like being like a sponge. Like, you know those sea sponges? The sponges that live in the sea just absorbing things. I wasn't actually thinking of SpongeBob. But yeah, that's what he is. But we are like sponges. We're here to absorb input, information, enlightenment, knowledge. For knowledge is power. I mean, wow, that saying is so old. We've almost got to get it. A hat, coat, slippers, and a smoking jacket, and a pipe. Because that saying is that old. Because it's that true. Okay, so, yeah. Really good, Pisces. Now, a couple of readings ago, like a week and a half ago-ish, I had a reading for you that is going to be hard to beat. Now, obviously, if you watched that reading and now you're watching this reading, and you might be thinking, it's important to say, oh my God, have I done something wrong? Has the energy changed? Take what resonates. If that reading really resonated with you, I mean, there is some really, really good energy here with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers here. This is more like a partnership thing. I think that one was more a bingo, cashola. I think that one was more of that kind of vibe. You got the Emperor, you got the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Pentacles, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Lovers. I mean, you got some. This is good. This is actually saying to me, just stay the course. Stay the course. Whatever it is you've committed to, stay on it. Like a car bonnet. That's hood for any of our American friends watching. That's the hood, the bonnet, the trunk, the boot. I like hood. I like trunk. I like the saying, junk in the trunk. But I also like boot. 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 Boots and shoes. Boots and shoes. Isn't it hard, so hard to choose? And it is sometimes, isn't it? Do I get shoes or do I get boots? Very, very tricky. Now I am often a bit of I lean towards boot more often than not. But sometimes there's nothing like a nice pair of shoes. So these are new shoes that you are going to be stepping into. Your own shoes. A relationship of shoes. Maybe you're going to find someone who actually has a bit of a fetish for shoes. You know, like 300 pairs of shoes. Something like that. I mean, I met someone once. I went out on a date with someone who had about 300. Now, they weren't like loaded or anything like that. Yeah, they were comfortable, but it's because most of their shoes cost like $2, $3. They were Primark, and I did, when I saw those shoes and knowing that some of those pairs hadn't even been worn once, and about 50% of them only once, I just thought, is that something that we really got to just get a grip on? Like, as a collective, as a race of humans. I mean, what are you going to do with that many? Now, this is coming from someone who has had quite a lot in his life at some points, for a guy. I'm not going to deny. I mean, there must have been a time when I maybe had about 50, 60 pairs, which is quite a lot for a bloke. And literally I'd rotate through about wearing 5 or 6 of them. I mean, at the minute, I've got some yellow and blue Diodoras that I wear. They're more like my gym shoes. They're more like track shoes. I've got my Nike Air Force, my Air Force white boots. High tops. I've got some Nike skater shoes. You describe them as, they're suede sort of skateboard flats. I've got some Puma sort of Gore-Tex waterproof sort of ones for outdoors. I've actually got a pair of black suede Alessi, however you say it. But I barely even wear those. So my point is, I'm going on. But I think it's a time for, just being more resourceful, isn't it? Now, the reason this message is coming, Pisces, is because there is something that you're thinking about that you need to do, and you don't even realise that you already have the resources to do it. You already have the stuff. It might be an equipment thing. Equipment might be something to do with equipment, accoutrement. And you already have it. Or you can make it from a thing or with a thing. By gaffer taping a thing to a thing, and then using a bit of copper wire, maybe even soldering something to something. Now, at least one person watching is going, that's going to resonate with. Definitely. You came here today to get that message. That's why you're here. So take that with you and live in it. Okay, Pisces? Take care. Lots of love. Peace be the journey. Okay, Aries. Right. Okay, let's go. Okay, wow, those ones just backflipped. Too many. Yeah, that one. Ooh. Well, no one's had the sun yet in this reading. In this piece of content. And you do. You have the sun above the Four of Wands. Interesting. No one's had the Eight of Pentacles yet, either. Interesting. Because the first card out, Seven of Swords. Ooh. I was thinking, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Ace of Wands, the Star. The Sun, Four of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to start with the last message. If you're looking for love, might be a slow process. Okay, so the message that I'm getting is you might have found yourself being sidetracked, tricked, maybe tricked out of something, or sidetracked away from something, but intentionally by somebody. And it's made you not want a thing. It's made you not want this offer that's coming in from the universe. Wow, am I this far over in the camera shot? That's, wow, like, shall I be over here and do it from here? Okay, but so the first four cards, interesting energy, because it's something to do with money, something to do with a masculine energy tricking a feminine energy, not necessarily a guy to a girl, not necessarily at all. And it's making you not want something. I'm getting that at the beginning. But then, like a new beginning, once you're through that energy and you found balance, Ace of Wands, the Star. Okay, I am getting it, so I'm saying it like you got to curb your addictions. Okay? Ace of Wands, then you get, because there's a definite separation between that energy and this. Ace of Wands, the Star, the Sun, Four of Wands. Yeah, the right marriage is out there for you, but you've got to curb your addictions. Eight of Pentacles, working on that very thing. And then you will be happy. You will find love, Queen of Cups, with this Knight. With a slow moving Knight. But it is the Knight of Pentacles, though. Maybe you already know who that Knight of Pentacles is. It could be an earth sign. Could be any sign. I want to get some clarification on this Sun above this Four of Wands. Wow, and it actually landed on there. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting this message. I'm saying it, take it as it resonates. A marriage of female harmony. Womanly harmony. Which is a beginning. Well, you got 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3, 4, 5. You got 2 fours. Yes. Sorry, just 2 fours. Interesting. Clarification on the star, please, Spirit. The High Priestess. Interesting. All seeing, all knowing. Picking the middle path. Choosing something that's balanced. Because that has landed underneath the 2 of Pentacles. So that's interesting. So this offer that's coming in from the universe, really think about it, because I think you've been tricked into maybe not wanting it, but you might want it. Because it looks like it's going to lead some really good things. Ace of Wands, the Star, the Sun, High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Great energy on that 3 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, short message. You're the first person to get the card of work in this reading, so work on it. Whoop. Dear me. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Okay. Whew. Wow, that sorted me out. That's cleared out my energy, that has. I'm going to remember that for next time. Ooh. Wow, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, a foundation and a beginning, Taurus. Wow, first time I've seen 3 of Pentacles today. Great card, love that card. Wow, this card really wants to come out. The Hermit. Working towards, maybe, Okay, interesting. Interesting. like, why didn't you all want to come out before? And now, like, you all want to come out. Right, okay. Okay, so you've got 8 and 8. No one else has had 8 and 8. Mainly 6 and 6. So a quantum leap is required, or is happening, or is going to happen. So what I'm getting is, in the past, you thought you had a really solid foundation. You thought that you had something that you can build with someone, and something that was quality work, something that was abundant, and it turned out not to be true. It turned out not to be the case. And I'm very sorry to see that for you, Taurus. And it's put a lot of worry and a lot of doubt in for you, and it's made you, like, I'm getting this clutching feeling. It's made you, like, clutch at straws. Just grab onto the passing thing, like almost grabbing onto a passing bus. Maybe I can hang on if I just clutch onto this person. It's created that energy within you. And it's made you think that you want a family with that person, or want a deeper connection with that person, when really you don't. 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords. When really you don't. King of Pentacles next. That's the sort of person that you actually really want something with. And you're going to have to stand in your power in this situation. And then you will feel really happy. So let's have a heart-to-heart, Taurus, because I'm getting this really quite strongly. You're pretending to a lot of people that you are really happy. And I don't think you are. This person who you're pretending to your friends about being happy with is slow. I don't mean like mentally, I mean just slow at coming up to match your vibration. And I don't think they're ever actually really truly gonna. You keep tricking yourself into thinking that they do, because I feel that you're lacking in confidence and lacking in self-assuredness because of something in the past. And I really get this clutching thing, and you're just hanging on, hoping that everything's going to go away. All that negativity is going to go away. It's not going to go away if you don't deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. Okay? Okay, Taurus? I mean, we've got the 10 of Swords, we've got the 9 of Swords. We've got some good cards as well, but this is how I know that it's the case. It's because, yeah, the 10 of Pentacles is here, but it's where it is. And I'm not getting the same energy off it that I usually would. I mean, it's above the 5 of Swords. It's above this energy. And before this energy, 10 of Swords. And before this energy, 9 of Swords. So that's why I very much know, very much, that it was you thought you had this thing. You thought that you had something really special that was going to last forever. And I get the feeling, more than anything, right now, as you're watching this, you're possibly feeling more devastated about that past thing than you ever have at any point. Because it's something that you left a relationship a year to 2 years ago-ish, that time frame. And it's now that it's really sinking in. That I'm not saying you should be with that person. But, okay, it's coming from spirit, so excuse me, I have to say. You didn't realise, you thought that you thought that you were feeling great, and it's something has triggered you. You've actually seen this person that you possibly have children with and had a family and possibly were married to. You didn't realise that it was actually going to knock you when you saw them really happy with someone else. You thought that you were the one who was rocking away, having a great time. And I think it's something that's actually come to hit you quite hard. If it hasn't yet, I think it might be. Now that's one of the most uncomfortable messages I've ever had to deliver. And I'm not enjoying having to say it, but it is what I'm getting, and I promised myself recently I'm going to say what I'm getting. I have to. I have been told to. I have to. But you've got a rebirth coming up, and an offer coming in from the universe. You got some really big energy. Something is shifting. The reality of your life is shifting in a way that you can't perceive out at the moment. Okay, I'm getting this message, literally, these words just come running into my head. Don't make the mistake of starting a family with the rebound person, the person you've rebounded to from this breakup. Don't make the mistake of starting a family with them. They are just a rebound. Okay? Tough love, Taurus. I give you love. Take care, Taurus. That might have not been easy to hear for you, and I appreciate that. I hope you're not triggered by that. But tough love is sometimes the best love. Take care, Taurus. Peace be the journey of life. Lots of love. God bless. Bye. Gemini. Okay. On to Gemini, and then Cancer, and then that's it. Wow, I'm definitely having to ground that energy. Woo! Wasn't expecting that. Wow. No wonder I was gargling beforehand in a weird way. And then I sort of went whoosh. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, death. Rebirth. Okay. Wow. Death and the Nine of Cups together. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands. What I love about this Knight of Wands is it's a lady. I love her. Okay. Final two cards there, High Priestess and Four of Wands. Now, Gemini. I think it was Sagittarius that in their third position had the Four of Wands and the High Priestess together. I think it was the Four of Wands above and the High Priestess below. Can't quite remember. So I might be wrong about the sign and the placement and stuff, but I don't think I am. Okay. So death, rebirth, Nine of Cups. So rebirth leading to joy, contentment. Look at the way that sunlight is bursting out of her chest. Fantastic. Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands. So beginning in building something new, walking away from the past, walking away from the old, Gemini. The past that has got you like this. Stressed. So put yourself into your work. Even if you can't see. Even if you can't see the future. Even if you can't see what is coming. Even if you don't realise what's around the corner. Just put yourself into that work. Okay, Gemini? Into that inner work. That's what I'm getting. Now, you're definitely going to have strength. This strength card is coming above this Nine of Swords. To overcome this late night worry. Not necessarily late night, but just like inner anxiety. Which I don't think is too strong, but it's there. Because I'm getting more of that inner anxiety energy off the Seven of Swords. But remember, in your foundation, in your last placement, other than the Four of Wands is a separate thing. It just came out separately on the thing. High Priestess. So this is where you are going. This is where you are looking to go. This is how you are going to be feeling once you've dealt with some of these challenges. Now I'm getting that they're not too big challenges because you've already done a lot of inner work. That's why I'm getting, Gemini. And you'll be able to celebrate when you cross that finish line. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. Let's just have a look. Okay, yeah, more worry. More worry. Five of Cups. The Sun. Ace of Pentacles. Next, after the Sun. And the Four of Pentacles. So that's definitely the dawning of a new day. And the beginning of a new way and a foundation in cash months. Okay? Okay, Gemini? You need to go, and I think it's the Sagittarius reading. You need to go and look at that, I think. Or it could have been Capricorn or Scorpio. It was somewhere around there. Sorry. Cancer. 148. 148.38. Wow, that was quite a short one for you, Gemini, but that's okay. That's okay. It was a very solid, concise message. I've stopped worrying about certain readings being longer, certain readings being shorter. They are as long as they need to be. That could be 5 minutes. That could be 25 minutes. Okay, Cancer. Last, but absolutely not least. I hope you've watched all the way through. This is why I've done them like this. So you can get the full spectrum of the zodiac. The gamut. The panoply. The annals. of history. I can hear you. I can hear you guys. Wow, 2 aces on the cut. I'm just about going to be able to get this finished before it goes dark, which is good. Although I did want to go outside for another walk because it's raining, and I love walking in the rain. Love it. Or singing in the rain. So when I was my first ever tap dancing show, I think I was 8 years old, 9 years old. You know, you are listening to a guy who has his jazz award, pre-elementary modern award, tap award from when I was a kid. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. And after this show, I think I was 9 years old, it was raining on the way home. And I decided to put my tap shoes back on. I wore them, and actually literally did scrape them on the concrete. It was great. Oh, it was great. Yeah, those were the days. Now, in fact, these are the days. I loved that. That was great. But these are the days. It was a great day. I always here you go. Here you go, Cancer. Here's one for you. I never ever did I ever had that thing where you're meeting up from people from the past, and so like school reunion, let's say. The desire to go to one, never really had it that strongly. Although it is cool, it's cool to see people from, wicked, you know. But, you know, life moves on so much that I'm saying this because one of my best friends from school used to say, like on repetition, like a lot, wow, they were the best years of my life, you know, I miss those days. And that used to worry me for them. I think, wow, that's rare. That's great that you thought it was great, but it wasn't. This is the thing, it wasn't. And the fact that you haven't sort of spread your wings and grown and not realised that it wasn't is stunting your growth. I'm not saying there weren't good times, because there were good times at school. But, you know, it wasn't that great. It was great in moments. But that's the whole point. It's not meant to be that great. So when you grow up and you have, like, better times, you enjoy them more. And whenever I come across people who are like that, I think, wow, you got to show some strength. Because the future is where it's at. The past is the past. You know, the future hasn't yet happened, and it's something to look forward to. Now is a gift. That's why it's called the present. It's good to learn from the past, obviously. Wow. Ooh, okay. Oh, first time seeing the Two of Cups today. Wow, right next to the Two of Wands, so 2-2. Straight out the gate. First time I've seen the Six of Swords today. Travelling overseas. Wow, that's like the 10th time I've seen the Four of Wands today. Three of Wands, I think that's the second time. Oh, that's number 43. Number 43 came up in reading 45. Sorry. Lottery results. Don't you find it funny when they say how many times? That's the 43rd time we've seen number 12, and it's like, really? Okay, well, they came out together, so I'm taking them together. The High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. Now, a couple of signs have had that energy. almost together in the same reading at least, but almost together. Okay, Cancer. So look at what we got here. This, I'm really, really getting a good feeling of this. There is someone out there who you are going to make a union with. If you show strength, I showed you the strength card, I think. Let's show it to you again. Show strength and stop worrying. Stop worrying about the past. I think that's why I went off on that school thing about the past. Travel. Well, I mean, you've got 2 travelling cards, so you're definitely travelling. 2 of Wands. You're travelling for justice. Maybe some sort of legal thing. So stand in your power to do with this. Yep, and 6 of Swords. I mean, these 2 together, that's really making me think travel. Because of this leadership role that you're going to be having if you haven't got it already. This Page of Cups came above the 6 of Swords, okay? So I'm getting this message I'm getting this message. Now, don't be worried. Don't be worried, but while you are travelling, there might be someone looking at you and you don't know that they are. So just be wary of that. There might be someone watching you. Just be wary. Take it as it resonates, but that came. But you're travelling to have a celebration, and this person knows this. And you're going to be waiting for even more celebrations to be coming in. Endless parties. That's what I'm getting. Endless parties. Wow, Page of Wands, 7 is wands. So don't forget when you're meditating and stuff to be in that zone of your youthful energy. Even if you're still young, even if you're still, let's say you're in your early 20s, so still young. You know, from the age of 10, that's still a long way away from being 10, and the way that we mature and grow in those years. Don't forget that inner child. Don't forget that inner child. Meditate upon that energy, is what I'm here to say. Because that is where your enlightenment is going to come from, on a certain particular subject, on a certain particular thing. Okay, Cancer. Okay, I'll just cut the deck. Ace of Swords. I'm going to cut it again. Wow, 6 of Wands. Stagey. Okay, no one upstages you. That just came in. And you just did. No one upstages you. Even if they try, they cannot. So I'm going to have to say, because I work with some people who didn't know this. It's called... This isn't related to that, but... In the old-fashioned era of theatre, stages used to be raked from the front to the back. They used to climb up a hill. Excuse me. A rake. So the word upstaging, the phrase upstaging, comes from standing behind, because you're up on the stage. So if you're a foot behind, you might be like a centimetre higher. Standing behind and pulling focus, doing things. Now, when I did Bugsy Malone, when I was a teenager, and I was Bugsy, and I was doing the restaurant scene with Blousy, the waitress was upstaging so big time, it's so hardcore, nothing could be done about it. We were at this restaurant table here, and she was standing literally like just half a metre away, but upstage. And we're playing out here. We couldn't even see what she was doing. And she's pulling funny faces and making gestures with her hands to do with, why are we taking so long for the order? That's what she's doing. When we're just going through the script. Wow. And I remember thinking, now I never blamed her. I just thought, what sort of crappy directing is that to allow that to happen? So the Cancer watching might need to know this. Now, I was only a teenager, and I couldn't be bothered to go and tell the director, why are you allowing that? That's not her fault. She's just getting her 2 minutes. And she's gonna. But why it's you. You're the director. You're allowing that to take place. Because there is nothing I can do, or Blousy can do. We are playing this scene the way it's meant to be played. We're actually doing our job quite well at this moment. And with this person just like literally, I mean, I could hear her huffing and puffing and really grandiose gestures like she was like in a melodrama. It's like, it's not melodrama. We're not signalling to the back of the crowd wearing Commedia dell'arte masks. And that was like a hardcore introduction to, it was a good experience. I'm not knocking it. Because it was like, oh, so that's what it's going to be like in this game. Yeah. So you might need to know this, Cancer. I'm saying this because this game is your last card. No one upstages you. So take that. Bank it. Put it in the memory banks. Don't be afraid. Especially if you are, you know, this is the thing with all that kind of theatre game stuff. When you're lucky enough to be a principal, bless the supporting cast members. Bless them. And I always have. I'm very, very good with the supporting cast members. Always. But, you know, I would never, ever knock them for wanting. You know, it's like, wow, that is the only bit that they have in the show to do anything. So they're trying to do something. They want their parents to think they're great. And I get it. And just because that isn't my vibe, doesn't mean I don't get it. But I'm saying to you, Cancer, if this happens, don't be afraid to go and say to the director, it's like, that's on you. You got to sort that out. Stand in your power. You know, I've always been good like that. I've never been afraid to just go and say. I didn't on this occasion. Because the general directing of the thing was so bad that I was just like, it's not worth it. And there was a girl in the show that I really fancied really big time, and I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to cause any problems. Oh God, I was only 16. Come on. But you know that things can be like that, can't they? Oh no! I don't want to engage in anything that might seem to be a conflict, because all I'm really focusing on is pulling this girl. And it made my performance in the show really poo. Hilarious. Okay, wow. So the sun's decided to come out at the end. At the end of this reading. Oh my God, my hair's just gone weird. Yes. Wow. Wowee. Really, really thanks. Really thanks. Really thanks, guys. Really thanks for being here. No, seriously. If you've watched all the way through, and I know some of you may have, good, because I want you to. Well done. Double thumbs. No, but seriously, if you have, fair play. You've made it through the jungle, up the hill, over into the encampment where we can see. You've made it. Because there was some really interesting, like 2 or 3 really positive readings, and I'd say a couple of not so great ones. But that doesn't matter. Remember the 5th of November. It's potential energy that we're talking about here. So if your sign came up with something that wasn't what you were hoping for, gives you the opportunity to avoid that energy coming in the future. And also, doesn't necessarily mean it's actually going to happen at all. Key thing. I've had some readings that are very, very accurate, and I've also had ones that aren't. So that's why the phrase "take what resonates" exists. Take what chimes with you. That's why it exists. Because I have definitely experienced that moment of, oh no, this reading ain't for me, because it's making me go, feel uncomfortable, and then you know it's not for you. Okay, so lots of love. Take care. We love you long time, more than you could ever know. No. That sounded quite posh, the way I said no. Take care. Peace be the journey of life. God bless. Oh, whoopsie. Something's happened. I've split into 2 screens. That's weird. Okay. Take care. Peace be the journey of life. Bye. Click.
What happened though?